Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts back once again with another reaction for you guys. Today, guys, of course, here continue the journey of Generator Rex. This is Season 1, Episode 3. Of course, I won't know the title until I get into the episode. I'm really enjoying the show so far. I really am. Now, obviously, I'm only seeing 2 episodes. I'm about to jump into Episode 3. But I'm really enjoying what they're doing with the show so far in terms of Episode 1, introducing us to the world and these Evos and Rex and everything, how you can control his own nanites and all that kind of stuff. Or I think that's how you pronounce that. And then you get introduced to the corporation he's involved with and all that kind of stuff, and his sidekick and Agent 6. I think it's 6-6, but Agent 6 something. No one 6, I think that was Ben 10. But regardless, they get introduced to all these characters, and then a fake friend, Noah. And then episode 2, you get, of course, well, also Van Cleist as well, like kind of the villain in episode 1. But in episode 2, we really don't get to touch more on terms of Rex's history because he doesn't remember anything after the explosion 5 years ago, how he became now Generator Rex, this secret weapon essentially that they can use and everything, and he's now a superhero in a sense. But they did dive into how Van Cleist apparently stole this guy's daughter, and he basically was forced to turn into this really creepy creature. It was like a weird design, like his body was hanging off like the lower part of the mouth of this creature that kind of had like a body built like a Brainstorm from Alien Force Ben 10. And it turns out that Van Cleist stole his daughter, essentially, and forcing him. So it's like, I have your daughter, so in that sense you have to create these zombies or whatever. And he's basically, I'm guessing, was meant to take over or a city or something. I have no idea what the goal was, but they stopped everything, and Van Cleist was told it was Rex that stopped it. So I don't know where we're going to go from here, but I'm really enjoying what they're doing so far, and I pretty much am now under the understanding these Evos are going to have really crazy and creepy designs, and I'm curious to see what they're going to do, because so far they've been really interesting in terms of these Evos, so I'm curious to see more, and to learn more about the organization that Rex is working for, because they're the ones, essentially, or at least the top guy, essentially J.K. Simmons' character, hired this Noah individual to be Rex's friend. So let's see what happens, guys. Let's dive in. Episode 3, let's go. Oh my god, right away.
Don't know what your 24/7 is, but mine is 10%. Oh yeah! Using the machines
I love the cannon.
Like
that's so cool.
The brain boiling briefing room part I could do. Ow!
These briefings are going to be normal operating procedure.
Well, if I don't get out of here soon, I'm going to spontaneously combust. And most recently,
I think I heard say blah 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 when he was talking.
Hubba, hubba.
Next time, can you give me some warning before we just take off? Whoa!
Oh.
This is gonna be.
Is there a water Evo? Maybe.
You can hang out, lay low.
Well, not laying low. There's something there you gotta fight, apparently.
Is that your monkey?
I call him Bobo.
Oh my gosh.
Funny.
Maybe I went to spring break before. I don't know how you know.
When you were that young, no.
Like this. Nah, they're nothing compared to Dr. Holiday. I can't just walk up to any girl and say, "Hey, I'm Rex."
I mean, you
And
could.
By the way, I'm an Evo. Let's play.
Oh. Damn. Okay. He's getting angry. That had to hurt. Oh. Who is that?
Awesome save?
Hey.
Sorry, I was busy trying not to get tackled by some nitwit.
She's already gone. Wait, is she the Evo, maybe, that they has to fight? I don't know.
It's almost like his emotions are shorting out.
He took an unusual interest in Kalen's briefing about equatorial upticks.
I don't know. There was something different about her. She's...
Yeah. Or she is. Something tells me she's the Evo. That was tracked. Oh!
Why are you following me?
I thought maybe we could hang out. It is spring break, you know.
Yeah, sure.
I'm with my family. I'm Cersei.
Hi, Cersei. Okay.
You two skid marks up for a race to the beach?
Well, if you drive as bad as you play volleyball, we could probably walk there and win. Thrill me.
Okay. How far are they away from the beach? I knew this was gonna happen. Oh. Yep. Oh my god.
Wait, don't move.
You're showing a real knack with the ladies, kid.
I see something's going on. Something's going on.
Explain.
Relax.
You're not here for vacation, girl.
Oh my god.
You
Oh.
can't prove yourself to Van Clyce.
Oh my God.
I'm starting to doubt you can.
That.
What is that?
You seriously didn't hear it? Cersei?
You really shouldn't be here right now.
Ooh.
What are you doing?
Well, you don't know who he is, so he's about to show you. Yep, fist time.
Undo your hand. It's pulling you down.
Oh, okay.
You're pulling me down.
Okay, it's bad. Okay, they gotta work together. That's what they gotta do. Damn.
Did I hurt you?
No.
Yeah.
Well, it's okay.
It was
It's fine.
awesome.
It was awesome.
You were the one making that sound.
I have to do this by myself.
No, you don't.
Meet me later.
Rex,
I've never met anyone like you. It's not a date. Make sure you ask.
I mean,
Girls like it when you talk to them.
Your date. I do not think she is coming.
she's not going.
It's not a date.
Everyone at Providence is so caught up about controlling your nanites that they forget you can't even control your hormones.
This isn't gonna be a...
you're only here because you heard my call. That's what I do. I'm like a big Evo magnet. It's them. You have to go. Rex, please. I don't want
you know
them to
who they
see you
are.
with me.
Van Clyce's guys? You're with them?
First time pausing on Generator Rex, but that sucks. That really sucks. He finally meets somebody who is an Evo that is trying to actually be nice to him, but she's conflicted, and then she turns. Oh boy, I hope this has a better ending than I'm expecting, because I don't know, man. Ugh.
Summon the Evo. Finish the job.
Don't you
Why do they have to
think
show the
they've been
Evo, though?
trying every day for the last week? At least let me tell my side.
Won't matter. I've made up my
Won't matter.
mind. These guys are punks.
Ooh. Yeah, this wasn't over. Come on. I love those powers, like the phasing. Yeah, that.
Don't you worry, Green Bean. We got your back.
We do?
We do?
The real world.
In the real world, I work for Providence.
Yeah.
You could come with me.
Exactly.
Can you cut out that noise for a second?
Most people on this planet want Evos gone, including Providence. With Van Clyce,
Well, yeah.
I have a purpose. It's my initiation into the pack.
Oh,
I
Anisha.
was
Okay.
brought here to capture it.
By yourself?
Careful. Oh, Jesus. That sound effect.
And now we get some game.
There you go. Ooh, teamwork. Right there. Yep.
Hey, what took you so long?
Exactly. You're lucky.
I don't care whose side you're on, Cersei. I don't want to see you die today.
Exactly. She
Can we
would.
at least agree on that?
Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Here we go. Oh, shit. Yep. Yep. Come on. Come on. Of course. I knew it. Giant fist. Always.
Not in the mouth! Not in the mouth!
This trial was for you alone. Van Clyce will not be pleased. I've got news for you. What you're feeling right now about her doesn't get any more normal than that.
I understand you made a friend during your trial.
Oh, no. That's her next mission.
Rex is very important to me, Cersei.
And there you have it, guys. That was Generator Rex, episode 3. I still don't know what the title was, but I'll find that out after filming. But this was a really good episode. It was really good. I really didn't think about it, but it makes sense at some point, at least early on. It makes sense to introduce a character that Rex meets that is an Evo, that isn't trying to kill him, isn't like a monster or whatever. Kind of like him, but not exactly. And they make it a girl. Cersei. They make this girl that is, you know, a little bit different than the typical girls you see at a beach. And of course, when they introduce her, he falls onto her during the volleyball game and she runs away and everything. And there's some mystery behind her. I should have known. But I first thought, as you guys saw in the reaction, I first thought that she was the Evo that he was going to have to fight. That was basically located. Actually, no, it's this giant monster in the water. But I was thinking, wait, can she turn into that giant monster that's in the water and everything? But no, actually, her powers are like this scream, kind of like, it's kind of hard to explain, but it's basically like this sonic scream where she can distort her mouth into this monster mouth, and her whole entire face like changes, and like it's a sonic scream. It's kind of like seeing the visuals of like Black Canary from like Justice League Unlimited, seeing that show and how they handled the actual visuals, and even in the show Arrow and everything, when they had Black Canary do her scream or whatever, and all that, you see like the visuals of that, and they've done that in previous stuff in the comics and all that kind of stuff. So they had that kind of visual for the sonic scream. So it's revealed that she is an Evo, and she's working for the henchman of Van Cleis. Of course she is. When she turned on him in the episode, when they showed up on that little rock walkway out there, where she's yelling out, trying to get this attention of this Evo that's in the water. It's really cool design too. All the faces and like the tentacles and shit, like a squid, which is really cool. I should have known she was going to turn, and she did. However, they didn't go the full route of her completely turning on him to where she was obviously evil this whole time. It was all a trick. She is conflicted because she, like, her life is not with Providence, as that's what Rex was recommending. Hey, you can come with me, you can come with me. But that's not what her life is. However, I don't know what her upbringing is before everything kind of turned and everything changed. She became an Evo. But I think this is what she kind of feels like her life has to be, is to be under Van Cleis, who has these powers and can consider her a part of something, a family, if you will, a team, a pact, as it was said. But I really wish she would have listened more to Rex, though, because she got to see kind of the normal-ish side of things with him, spending time with him, knowing that he's an Evo too, essentially, and that there is another way to live with her abilities and to be a part of something versus being a part of these bad guys who are clearly bad guys. But she didn't listen. And it's really unfortunate because I really feel she would have been an interesting addition to the team. But this clearly means that she's going to be appearing more in the show, because now that she failed the initiation in terms of taking or capturing this giant Evo by herself, which would not have happened, she would have died. If Rex wasn't there, she would have died. There's no question about it. So now Van Cleis has a new mission for her, and now she's a part of their group, and it makes sense because since Rex has feelings for her, he's going to use that. He's going to make her pretend she left Van Cleis and going to try to swoon and be a part of Rex's life, and then that's going to be the turning point where she's going to be conflicted. That's my guess. Now here's the thing. I'm hoping that this will surprise me, because I already see the outcome, right? She's going to be told by Van Cleis, you have to do this, you have to pretend to be in love with him and all this kind of stuff and be there for him. And then the turning point, you're going to betray him and bring him to me. And then she's going to feel conflicted, and then she's going to turn and then work with Rex to take on Van Cleis. I already see it all in my head, right? I hope there is actually a twist or something more deeper that I'm not thinking about that will actually be a part of the narrative. Because even though that sounds interesting because it's involving in terms of Rex being this Evo, and then he meets another Evo that can control, but then again, I don't know, because she's an Evo. What if it gets to the point where her nanites actually take control of her, and versus her controlling them to where she can do that sonic scream? What if they take over her? Maybe that's the turning point. Maybe that's the thing to where she actually loses control. And maybe that's going to happen too. So maybe I'm already pre-predicting all this stuff, and maybe I'm right on everything. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm not. But I'm going to be watching out for this future storyline, because Van Cleis clearly has a plan. So maybe there is more to this plan than I'm thinking about that will actually be surprising. So it'll be good. But regardless, I'm excited to see what they do, because I like the fact that they, like, not even like halfway through the season, they waited till episode 3, which not even really waiting. They jump right into it, of an Evo that is in control of her own abilities, and she's around the same age as Rex. So it kind of works out for the best of them, you know? Now, we didn't get more information about Noah. I feel like they're making us wait for the Noah stuff in terms of who he really is and his involvement, because he is hired to be Rex's friend and all that, but we didn't get more of that, which it's fine because we had more important stuff in terms of basically introducing a bunch of different Evo designs at the beginning and showcasing the two sides of fighting Evos, where Rex goes out and fights an Evo, and then he has to sit through debriefing and going through all the information, and then back out, yeah, taking out Evo. Oh my god, there's the Evo right here. Pull out giant cannon, boom, and then I got through the paperwork and all that shit. So, yeah, we got to see that there is more going on and that Rex has to be a part of. And I'm assuming that Rex doesn't need to be there, but they're trying to give some sort of, I guess, formula, some sort of like structure to like taking on these Evos that, yeah, you gotta be here for this meeting and all this kind of stuff. So, I don't know. But I really had a good time with the episode. I really did. And seeing more of Van Kleist's like henchman, which is that like wolf, that metal wolf type character. I don't know their names. I know they had given their names. When I looked at the credits of episode 1. And the other character that can throw those portals, I really like those characters. It's really interesting. Now, the other one wasn't there. I think maybe because that character died, I think, in episode 1. I don't know. I'm thinking that's what happened. I can't remember. But regardless, it was cool to see them again in the mix. And I kind of figured it was them because when you hear that voice talking and it's that wolf character, that wolf Evo that's talking to Cersei, I'm like, yeah, that's definitely that character. And I was right. I was like, wait a minute, because like, are these your parents? Like, if they were gonna feel like that this is her parents, that would have been a really interesting reveal that they actually have a child and it's Cersei. Like, but no, that's not the case at all. Like, I'm guessing these are just individuals that were turned and they're somehow in control of their, because they're basically like Evo. I'm guessing they're Evos too. They're just in control of their abilities because they're working for Van Kleist. So maybe Van Kleist because I don't know his powers to the extent of what they are. Because what if he made it to where he can basically keep them under control? Like he was able to use his abilities with his gold gauntlet to harness their abilities so that they're in control. I don't know. Just throwing that out there. I have no idea. But it was cool to see those characters again in Van Kleist for a bit and kind of seeing where they might be taking the Cersei angle and all that kind of stuff. So I'll have to wait and see. And I also paused in the episode, which is something I wasn't expecting to do. But she turned on him. She turned on Rex, which I should have seen coming. Which it should have been more obvious. But I'm like, oh, okay, so she actually did turn on Rex. She actually sent him in the water. But I think she knew that wasn't going to stop him. But you never know, right? I mean, literally, he was having some trouble earlier when they were fighting that Evo because he had his giant fist and he was sinking in the water because he didn't transform out of it. So it was causing him to be weighted more to be pulled down into the ocean. So, but overall, had a good time with the episode. And yeah, they actually did address a little bit, Noah addressing the fact that Rex has a crush on, what's her, Dr. Holiday? Is that her name? I think that's what her name is, or something like that. But they had addressed that he does have a crush, which was obviously implied in episode 1. But it's like, he does have a crush on her. He's like, man, you need to get a crush. You need to like crushing on people like someone your own age. Like, is she old, like 27, like, or 28? And like, it's not old, but I get your point. Cause I mean, he's like 15, 16. So I get that point. Yeah. But they said they did address that a little bit too. And also too, Agent 6 also mentioned, cause I like this about the character, cause he's very serious, but he did mention that what you did was unethical, but also makes a lot of sense for your age. I mean, you are a teenager, you're going to make decisions, and then when Cersei left and everything at the end of the episode, he's like, what you're feeling right now is the most normal you can ever feel. Like in terms of, because Rex always wants to feel normal, because he's not normal, but he wants to feel that. So he's trying to help him go, you feeling that way about Cersei because you actually like her? That's normal. That's normal in a sense. Like, you know, that's as normal as you can be about having emotions and feelings for somebody. So it's good that he's able to, I mean, he was also the one in the last episode who didn't actually put in the actual key to cause the bomb to go off, essentially, because he knew that Rex was right. So he's a serious character. He's very serious about working for the company and taking out Evos, but he also is understanding the bigger picture. And I think it's because of the Doctor, who's also made a point too in episode 1. He's a teenager as well. He's not just a weapon. He's more than that. He's a teenager. He's a kid, you know, essentially. So I think Agent 6 is seeing more of that. So I like that. I like that we're actually seeing more of that side of that character to kind of understand this is not a secret weapon. He is, but Rex is more than that. He's actually still a kid, teenager. So that's good. So anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the reaction. I'm curious to know your thoughts about the episode. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will talk to you guys soon. Peace out.